Pisces, your person is trying to act cold, but my gosh, they are obsessed with you. They are trying to keep you at an arm's length. They're trying to be as objective, as detached as possible. But inside, oh my God, inside they have a really hard time letting this go, whatever it is. Whether that is letting you go, whether it is letting go of their own obsession, of their own fixation with you. It's like they're behaving in a way where you're feeling like, okay, this person doesn't give a damn. But they do. They have a lot of deep feelings and emotions here, but they're just not very consistent with it. Okay, like the King of Swords and the Devil here coming through in the pre-shuffle, and then we have the Hangman and the Knight of Cups. This is someone that is, even though there is some sort of distance between the both of you, they're still feeling an emotional pull. And they don't know what to do with it. They're just acting quite tough with that King of Swords. But yeah, I feel like the Devil is just them being aware that they're still hooked up on you. What is going on for them? What are their true feelings besides this crazy pre-shuffle that we just had? Okay, look at that. The Seven of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Knight of Swords, High Priestess, and the Queen of Cups. So they're holding back. They're trying to avoid. They're probably also even blocking a little bit of the communication flow right now. Now, that doesn't always necessarily have to be like they're not in no contact with you. However, you can absolutely sense or feel the distance that they're trying to create. You know, like slower responses, less words, you know, like they're constantly trying to kind of like take a step back, right? And then just when you actually allow it, then they come in like full, heavy, steady. You know, the Knight of Swords is like with some sort of truth, with some sort of, you know, chaos that came in, and you're just there sitting like, okay, what on earth are you trying to do? And the High Priestess and the Queen of Cups together here is just saying they're doing their best to avoid more chaos with you, but they really need to, you know, ground their emotions. Like, you know what, you know that feeling when someone is like actively trying to avoid chaos, but it's like the more that they try to avoid, the more that it just like bottles up. And at the end of the day, I think the only thing that matters here, Pisces, before you kind of like log off here, before anything, the only thing that matters is that intuitively and spiritually, you just both feel so connected. And there's nothing that, no amount of drama, no amount of negativity or toxicity or obsession or even cold behavior can actually undo what is already written in this soul tie that you both have on an emotional field. Period. There is no amount of logic that can surmount the emotional, deep spiritual bond that you both have. And I think that's like the biggest struggle that you both are facing. That's the easiest way to say it. Okay. Your energy. Yeah, you got the Fool. So deep down inside, you truly do want to have a new beginning, but this time you want things to be cleared up. You want to clear the air before you jump into the next round of this connection. Like that's what you want. Now, this is one of the few times that I've seen it, but Pisces, you're the one that truly wants to talk about certain topics or certain situations with this person that maybe in the past you were just like, oh, let me just like avoid it. Like now you're feeling like, no, let's get clear. Let's clear the air. This is your true desire right now. Let's clear the air before we move forward. Let's get on the same page. Instead of like avoiding it, avoiding talking about it. and their next actions. Let's see. Okay. Okay. We've got the King of Pentacles that wanted to come out in the reverse, because obviously there's always some sort of dilemma or drama, right? So their next actions, for the time being, they're still going to be acting a little bit unbothered, which fits quite perfectly with that King of Swords, honestly, right? Cold, detached, acting like they don't care, acting aloof, right? And then we have the King of Pentacles reversed. So that just implies that they may be acting careless, like, I don't care, whatever. But it's not what you think. Okay, it's not what you think. Because we've got the Knight of Wands, we've got the Six of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. Eventually, they just really want to move forward. They're just like hesitant because they don't know the exact way to get the success or get the recognition from you. So let them just act a little bit cold or a little bit detached and aloof, because at the end of the day, they're feeling a very strong pull towards you. They're passionate and they're going to take some sort of action. And this action will actually lead the both of you to work together with one another. Okay, so yeah, if I were you, just stay confident, stay in your alluring role here with the Queen of Wands. Also, keep listening to your intuition, because your intuition is absolutely, telling you what is going on for them. You got blossoming and prosperity. So in your next chapter here with this individual, you are absolutely going to see the actual prosperity flowing in for you. Okay, the actual abundance. Also within your own life, within your work, career, there is a flow of abundance and prosperity flowing your way, and you are just getting started within your whole blossoming area. And I feel like around this time, you might feel the need to take action, but you feel like you're still in the stepping stones. However, Spirit is here telling you that your blossoming just started. Okay, so keep the faith, keep being patient. Everything is going to end up well for you. And especially with this person, there is still going to be a little bit of hot and heavy type of energy. But eventually, things are looking bright. Okay, teamwork, dedication, and actually getting somewhere within this connection. Okay, that's what I have for you. Pisces, thank you so much for being here. I hope to catch you in the next one. Make sure to become a member for the early access or for the extended readings. You can find the join links below, or you can find the extended readings on the website, illuminator.com. I thank you so much. Please claim this reading, like, support, comment, and also share with whomever needs to hear these messages. Thank you and take care.